Well, this ain't the way I expected to come into DZ. Usually these guys, he'll be manhunt already.
Oh, he got here late. We already manhunt, bro.
Oh shit, there we go.
Yeah, bro, shit. Normally they be manhunt already, bro. But there ain't no excuse.
I came out here building.
Damn, we just went in a circle.
What you got on KPA?
We just went in a circle.
Nah, it's armor regen with eclipse.
I don't got no fucking eclipse, bro.
I can change up.
Zombie apocalypse.
We are back with a brand new build video. Before we do, like always, I'm gonna leave y'all with some gameplay. Sorry that I haven't been really on Div 2 lately. I've been stuck on Div 1. I've been doing some streams on Twitch as well. If you guys don't know what Twitch is, definitely click on that link down below and find out how you can become part of the team. So definitely stick around and enjoy the build video, and also enjoy the montage. This is one of my best builds I have for surviving. It's got a hazard, got a SMG, shotty, the two best in the game. Armor regen hazard, like I said, adrenaline rush. It's a really good build. But I'll break it down for you, but enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see y'all soon. This guy's lag switching on me, bro.
Get before I heal. Night, trouble. I got 3 people. You better bite me, your man better tell me, cause you scared. Man better help you. Your man better help you. Your man better help you.
Got 2 bogeys inbound. Got 2 bogeys. He broke.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker right up there.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker right here, bro. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker right here.
Yeah, coming. You know it. Take your 3, motherfucker. Don't go nowhere, Clever.
Right here, bro. I'm right here killing. I'm right here killing, boy. Come here, you dickhead. Come here, you dickhead. Come here, you dickhead. Go for res. I got the res. I don't know how, but I did.
Good shit. I understand why I'm fucking on this though.
He's on top.
I got you again, yeah.
Got 2 up here.
Get out of there.
Shredded
Damn,
one.
I broke the shit. Hang your shit, man. Yeah.
Rogue striker drone detected.
I'm right. They usually stay together as a team. That's kind of well run by. They stay together like a motherfucker. Nah, them boys stay together, bro. Listen to me when I tell you that. Them boys gonna stay together. Yeah, that was nice.
Chasing that guy. That lady Death Proc, he ain't getting too far. Yo, what is going on, guys? This is your man CleverThumbs, and I'm back with another Division 2 build video. Now, I haven't really been uploading as much lately on Div 2, but I still have been streaming Div 2, and I've been streaming Division 1 as well. I actually did some survival run last night, and if you guys do follow me on Twitch, Twitch is brand new to me, so I just made that. We already got 30 followers, which is freaking amazing. You guys watched me play some PvP survival, and we took over. We were in there, and we extracted what we needed to, and we got out of there. But besides that, if you guys are new to the channel, smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe. Like I said, let's get right into the build video. Don't want to waste any more of your time. So this build right here, as you guys have seen in the gameplay, is pretty damn good. I have survivability, hazard, I have damage, armor regen, the whole nine. So let's break it down for you real quick. Specialization, the one that I chose to run with is firewall. Why? Because of that shield. That shield's gonna help you get that amplified damage for people standing in front of you, and also it's gonna help me pocket and sink. If I had sadist on this shotgun, I would definitely recommend some sadist on here, because I've been hearing that sadist actually amplified damage as well. So I think I would take 20% amplified damage over 30% weapon damage, but that's just me. Custom M870 is a really good shotgun, sitting at 1.1. My secondary, of course, is probably the best SMG in the game, which is going to be the Lady Death. This, if you guys aren't familiar with this, all you got to do is move around, you get stacks, and you pretty much do 75% amplified damage if you have if you have that stacked fully procced. Sorry. So. And you're also going to move 20% faster, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, sir. Kills grant 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. So use this. You're going to be able to, you know, get yourself in a better, comfortable situation where you're able to pop a med kit or, you know, do a tactical retreat. But it's all up to you. The Lady Death is still really good. Like, you guys need to understand that if you survive longer, you're able to put out more damage. Doesn't mean you will put out more damage, you're able to. You gotta land the shots. The longer you're alive, the longer you can do more damage, right? Theoretically speaking. So you could put on a DPS build as well and shred this in a matter of seconds, but a tanky build is always going to be a DPS build if they know what they're doing. So that's just me and mine, but let's break down the build video. This is all armor regen hazard. So moving on to the first piece of the Bellstone, which is the mask. If I could have max armor here for the core attribute, I would. The attribute is 12% critical hit damage, 9% hazard protection. I do have a 5.7 critical hit chance mod right here. It's just to get my crit chance up a little bit on the shotgun. The chest piece, if you guys aren't familiar with the chest piece, I did get this God roll. No thanks to Cummins. Appreciate you, bro, for dropping this for me. 15% weapon damage, 6% critical hit chance, 12% critical hit damage, 11.8 critical hit damage for the mod slot. The talents on here is Bleeding Edge. If you guys aren't familiar with this, all you have to do is shoot somebody within 15 meters and they start bleeding. And if they are bleeding, the more people you have bleeding, the higher your armor regen comes back, or your repair, I should say. You repair 3 to 48% of your armor per second. It doesn't work like armor regen. You don't get it back every half second, as like you don't see it go up. You see it come back in chunks and segments, and you don't get it until that 1 second is up. So every second that goes by, you get chunks of health back. It doesn't happen consistently like armor regen does. So that's what you guys have to keep in mind. Just because you put someone on bleed doesn't mean that they're immediately going to give you armor. You literally have to wait that 1 second timer. 1 Mississippi, bam, you get a health. 2 Mississippi, bam, you get another chunk of health. You feel me? So don't get it confused. Don't get mistaken. That's how the Ridgeways Pride works. Moving on to the holster. The holster is going to give you 10% status effect because I have Golan, which is 2 pieces, and that other second piece is going to give me that 1% armor regen. But 170k armor for the core attribute, 12% critical hit damage, and 10% hazard protection. like I said, critical hit chance and critical hit damage and hazard protection are a must for this. It's just me though. Moving on to the Emperor's Guard Murakami knee pads, which gives you that 1% armor regen for the attribute, 170k armor, which I did happen to recalibrate on there, and 7.7 hazard. I think I do have better knee pads. I just haven't really actually thrown them onto the build yet. But 7.7 hazard is not too bad. It's better than that. Moving on to the glove. The glove is going to give you that 10% hazard protection. I only have 154,000 armor for the core attribute, 12% critical hit damage, and 10% hazard protection on here. So like I said, critical hit damage and hazard protection are going to be your best friends here. Moving on to the backpack, which is going to give you that, which is the second piece of the golden gear. It's going to give you that 1% armor regen. For the core attributes, 165k armor, attributes 10% hazard protection, 11.3 critical hit damage, and for the mod, I do have a 5.9 critical hit chance. The talents for on here are Adrenaline Rush. If you guys aren't familiar with this is probably the #1 most used talent in the whole game. Besides the backpack for Eclipse Protocol is pretty broken to me, and it's probably in second place, but Adrenaline Rush is the way to go for me. Whenever you are within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Well, coming down here to your PvP stats, it actually only gives you 10%, which means you only get 10% of 3 stacks, which is 30% bonus armor. Still not bad at all. 30% bonus armor at 1.6 is pretty damn good. It's a lot of cushioning towards status effects. If someone puts you on bleed or whatever the case may be, the Adrenaline Rush will soften that bleed, that status effect, whatever the case may be. If someone's shooting at you, Adrenaline Rush is really good. So I decided to go with the Adrenaline Rush instead of the Eclipse backpack. I don't even have the Eclipse backpack equipped. That's how much I don't believe in it, but this build is amazing. You will survive. The shotgun does hella damage. The Lady Death is still doing 100k crits. It doesn't sound like a lot, but 100k times what is it, 32 in the mag? Yeah, do the math. You're doing about 3 mil probably. But yeah, this is the build. Like I said, the skills, you're looking at the shield. For the striker shield, gives you that 12% amplified damage. It's a damage bonus per enemy, so the more enemies, the higher you go for the amplified damage. For the second skill, I use Stinger Hive. You guys can probably use the Booster Hive. If you guys use the Booster Hive, you get that 20% buff for hazard protection, weapon handling, and melee damage. So, but the build is good. Build is good as is. You want to put people on bleed, that way you do have your armor regen and that chunk of healing coming back. You have both of them working at the same time. So for the critical hit chance for the shotguns, only at 38%, which is not too bad. 116 critical hit damage, so I do have some decent damage. It's not the best, you know, it's not gonna one tap anybody. It's not really supposed to. I'm a tank build, so keep that in mind. The fact that I do have damage on a tank build is a plus. So that's what I got there. For my armor regen, I am sitting at about 50k armor regens, 48,398. And of course, my hazard protection, not everything is maxed out. I'm sitting damn near 70% hazard protection. So you guys can see that this build does have a lot of survivability. It's really good. The damage is there. You guys can even swap this out for whatever you want. You guys can put Seska here if you want. You know what I mean? Get your crit chance up to 47.6 critical hit chance. Still keeps the same critical hit damage. But you are going to lose some hazard. So it's up to you. You know, pick your poison, whatever you want to do. 55 hazard protection is not that bad a lot. It's not that bad at all, because if you're actually using it for the foam got reduced to 2 seconds, so it's like you don't need for 3 seconds of foam you used to need about 96% hazard or something like that. Now they reduced it down to 2%. You don't need the full hazard, the whole 100, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much the build. I hope you guys do enjoy it. It's really fun to use. I use this all the time. It's one of my best armor regen builds, and the Ridgeways Pride definitely makes it possible. So if you guys do like the content, I do appreciate you guys sticking around. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch, because I'm gonna start streaming on there. I know some of you guys are going, I don't want to make an account. Well, that's fine with me, buddy. Like, I'm still gonna be streaming, so just keep in mind you guys can find me multiple places now, but I'm definitely going to start and getting my growth on the Twitch. We already got 30 followers, so really do appreciate you guys. Appreciate all my members, appreciate all my subs, appreciate everybody, all the haters, all the people stream sniping. Like, come on, we make this fun. Alright, well, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.